Good morning, sir. Myself, I am S. Venkatesh. I am Senior Faculty Zoology and NEET. Today, my online session is I explain anatomy of human brain. Anatomy of human brain. The brain is a vital organ in our body. Why? Because the brain, it is coordination of our body parts and also to sense of our nature. That means it is recognize the various types of smells, taste and touch. These all sensations are recognized by our brain and also the brain to regulate our body functions. That's why brain is a vital organ. But where it is located brain? The brain is located in hard bony box. The brain is located in hard bony box is called a skull. The skull is nothing but a cranium. It is made up of 8 bones. The skull is made up of 8 bones. So, skull is, it is a very hard. Skull is, it is very hard. Inside the skull, the soft tissue. The soft tissue, the brain is present. The brain is a very soft tissue. And also, the brain is, it is made up of more amount of water. It is floated inside the skull. The skull main function is, it is protection from the injuries. So, the brain is protected inside the brain is protected inside the skull. Next one. To brief explanation about structure of brain. Generally, the brain weight is, it is occupied 2% of human body. Human body weight. The brain weight is, it is occupied 2% of human body weight. For example, in women's, the brain weight is 1350 grams in women's, but it is slight increasing in men's. The men's, the brain weight is 1450 grams in men's. So it is slightly variation between women and men, but it is occupied nearly 2% of human body weight, general body weight, and it is consumed 20% of oxygen. For example, you can take 100% of oxygen, but only brain is consume 20% of oxygen. It is a general introduction of brain. Next, anatomy of human brain. The brain is divided into 3 types. One is a forebrain. Second one is midbrain. Third one is hindbrain. The brain is divided into 3 divisions such as forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain. The forebrain, it is again divided into 3 types. One is olfactory bulb. Second one is cerebrum. Third one is diencephalon. The forebrain, it is again divided into 3 parts. One is olfactory bulb, second one is cerebrum, third one is diencephalon and midbrain. Here no divisions are present. Third one is hindbrain. Hindbrain, it is divided into 3 types. One is cerebellum. Second one is pons feroli. Third one is medulla oblongata. The hindbrain is divided into 3 parts: cerebellum, pons feroli and medulla oblongata. We let us discuss one by one. The first one is forebrain. Forebrain, the first part is olfactory bulb. This olfactory bulb, it is to receive impulse from the olfactory epithelium. These olfactory epithelium, it is present inside the nasal chambers. These olfactory epithelium to recognize the odors. These odors impulse are to send to forebrain in part of olfactory bulb. These olfactory bulb to recognize the odors, to perform two sets of smells. This is the function of olfactory bulb. Second one is cerebellum. The cerebellum is a major part of the brain. It is occupied majority of the portion. Cerebrum is a major part of the brain. It is occupied major portion of the human brain. The cerebrum, it is occupied major part. That's why the cerebrum is called as large brain. The cerebrum is called as large brain. And cerebrum, it is divides into two equal halves. It divides into two equal halves. These equal halves is called as cerebral hemispheres. Cerebral hemispheres. Cerebral hemispheres. These cerebral hemispheres, it is located either side, that is right hemisphere and left hemisphere. These two hemispheres are internally connected by transverse tract, is called as corpus callosum. Is called as corpus callosum. This corpus callosum to internally connected between two hemispheres, and it is to communicate in between two hemispheres. Next, the cerebrum, it divides into four lobes such as frontal lobe. Second one is parietal lobe. Third one is temporal lobe. Fourth one is occipital lobe. The cerebral hemispheres are divided into four lobes. First one is a frontal lobe. Second one is parietal lobe. Third one is temporal lobe. Fourth one is occipital lobe. That means the frontal lobe, it is a part of frontal lobe. Second one is, this is a parietal lobe. Third one is occipital lobe. Temporal lobe. Fourth one is a occipital lobe. These four lobes are to form cerebrum. And the cerebrum, it is divides into two portions, outer portion and inner portion. Outer portion is called as cerebral cortex, and inner portion is called as cerebral medulla. Cortex and medulla. The cortex is the outer portion. It appears like a grey color. It is appears like a grey color. Why it is appears like a grey color? Because it contains number of cell bodies. Generally, the brain is having billions of neurons. The cell bodies are occupied in cortex region. That's why the cerebral cortex is grey color. And cerebral medulla. The cerebral medulla is white matter. Why? Because why it appears like a white color? Because it contains billions of myelinated axons. The cortex is contains cell bodies and medulla is contains myelinated axon. That's why the both are in different colors. Cortex is grey color, medulla is white color. Next, the cerebrum is having number of folds. The cerebrum is having number of folds. These folds is called as, these folds are having some elevations and some depressions. Some elevations and some depressions. This elevated region is called as gyri, and depression region is called as sulci. gyri and sulci. The gyri is the upper elevation part, sulci is the lower depression part. These gyri and sulci to form number of folds in surface of cerebrum. Why? Because it is occupied the billions of neurons. It provides large surface. That's why the brain outer portion is having number of gyri and sulci. Next, the cerebrum main function. The cerebrum main function is to thinking and also to communication and memory. For example, you can store any information, what you are reading, what you are doing, what you are seeing. In each and every information is stored in cerebrum, and it is a site of memory and also to site of communication. So, cerebral main function is to communication and memory. That is the main function of cerebrum. Next, third one is diencephalon. Third reason is diencephalon. This diencephalon, it is again divided into three parts, such as epithalamus, thalamus. Third one is hypothalamus. Hypothalamus. Epithalamus, thalamus and hypothalamus. These are the parts of diencephalon. This diencephalon, it is a rhomboid shape. It is the center of the brain. Epithalamus, thalamus and hypothalamus. We explain one by one. Epithalamus. Epi means upon. Epi means upon. It is anterior portion of the epithelium. It is anterior portion of the thalamus. That's why it is called as epithelium. This epithelium is connected with pineal gland. Pineal gland. This epithalamus, it is connected with pineal gland. This pineal gland is the endocrine gland. It is secrete melatonin. The pineal gland is secrete melatonin. This melatonin, it is performs our daily activities. Next, second one is thalamus. This thalamus main function is sensory and motor function. Sensory and motor function. To receive sensations from outside, and also it can perform to send signals to various body parts. So thalamus, the main function is sensory and motor functions. Next, third one is hypothalamus. Hypothalamus, it is the base of the thalamus. This hypothalamus is contained number of neurosecretory cells. These neurosecretory cells is called as hypothalamic cells. These are secrete hormones. And hypothalamus, it is connected with pituitary gland. It is connected with pituitary gland. This pituitary gland is called as master gland. Why? Because it is secrete nearly 9 types of hormones, and it is directly or indirectly to release hormones into body blood flow and also to affect to other organs. That's why pituitary gland is called as master gland. Here the hypothalamus is connected with to pituitary gland. These are the parts of diencephalon. One is the epithalamus, thalamus and hypothalamus. Hypothalamus is connected with the pituitary gland. These are the parts of forebrain. So the forebrain is divided into optic lobes and cerebrum and diencephalon. Next, second one is midbrain. Second one is midbrain. The midbrain is present in between the forebrain and hindbrain. The midbrain is in between forebrain and hindbrain. Hindbrain. The midbrain is contained 4 global structure is called as corpora quadrigemina. Quadrigemina. The midbrain is contained 4 optic global structure. This structure is called as corpora quadrigemina. This corpora quadrigemina, the main function is to visualize visual and auditory function. Visual and auditory functions. So the midbrain, the main function is to visual and auditory function. Visual means what you can see. That objectives are recognized by midbrain, and also auditory function, what you hear, the sounds. These visual and auditory functions are done by midbrain. And also the midbrain is contained contains limbic system. This limbic system, the main function is sexual behavior, and also the response of emotional express. The midbrain, it is also contain another part is called as limbic system. This limbic system, this main function is sexual behavior. It performs sexual behavior and also to response of emotional expressions. These are functions of limbic system. These are parts of midbrain. Next, we go to next part is hindbrain. Hindbrain is a long longitudinal structure, and it is divided into 3 types. One is a cerebellum, and second one is pons varolii, third one is medulla oblongata. Cerebellum, pons varolii and medulla oblongata, these are the parts of hindbrain. Hindbrain is a long longitudinal structure. First one is a cerebellum. The cerebellum, it is also called as little brain. The cerebellum is also called as little brain. It is located side of the brain. It is located side of the brain. It looks like a leaf-like structure, and the inside they having the tree-like appearance. Tree-like appearance is called as arbor vitae. The inside, the white matter is called as arbor vitae. The cerebellum main function is to maintenance of equilibrium. The equilibrium is balancing state. For example, our earth having some gravity, but we cannot attract to gravity. We are maintain stiff posture. Why? Because to cerebellum to balance our body. So the cerebellum main function is to maintenance of body posture. This phenomenon is called as equilibrium. That's why cerebellum is called as gyroscope of the brain. Gyroscope to maintain equilibrium. And also cerebellum also, it is another function is to storage of memory, and also it performs locomotory functions. Locomotory functions means we are able to move our body parts. We can change our body structures. These functions is called as locomotory functions. These locomotory functions are performed by cerebellum. Next, another part is pons varolii. The pons varoli, it is a center of nematotoxic center. Nematotoxic center. Nematotoxic center means it is regulate the respiratory movements. For example, how much you can breathe, how much air you can breathe, how much air you can release outside. These functions are performed by pons varoli. These pons varolis contain nematotoxic center, and also the pons varoli is a relay station between cerebellum and spinal cord. That means it brings information from the cerebrum and to send signals from cerebellum to medulla oblongata. This is the functions of pons varoli. Next, last one. Last part is a medulla oblongata. Last part is a medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata. The medulla oblongata, it is a center of vomiting, sneezing, coughing, and hiccuping. These are the functions of medulla oblongata. So, medulla oblongata is a center of vomiting, sneezing, coughing, and hiccuping. And also, medulla oblongata is indirectly to perform the autonomous nervous system (ANS). Autonomous nervous system. Next, the medulla is passes out from the skull by the foramen ovale. This is the foramen ovale. Foramen ovale. The foramen ovale is a hole. It is a site of the medulla oblongata is continue as a spinal cord. The medulla oblongata, it is passed out from the skull by the foramen ovale. This medulla oblongata is continue as a spinal cord. This is the structure of medulla oblongata. So here the topic, the anatomy of human brain. The brain is divided into three parts such as forebrain, midbrain, hindbrain. The forebrain is consists of three lobes such as three parts such as optic lobe, cerebrum and diencephalon. The diencephalon, it is again divided into epithalamus, thalamus and hypothalamus. These cerebral hemispheres are internally connected by corpus callosum, which is a structure of forebrain. Next, second one is a midbrain. The midbrain is located center of the brain, and also the midbrain is consists of limbic system. The limbic system to expressions of our feelings and also sexual behavior. Next, third one is a hindbrain. The hindbrain is consists of cerebellum, pons varoli and medulla oblongata. The cerebellum is called as little brain. It is also called as gyroscope of the human body. Second one is pons varoli. It is a contains nematotoxic center. It is regulate our respiratory movements. Third one is medulla oblongata. The medulla oblongata is performs automatic functions. Automatic functions means vomiting function, sneezing function, coughing and hiccuping. These are the involuntary functions. By indirectly we have called the medulla oblongata is performs involuntary functions. And last, here the midbrain, pons varoli, medulla oblongata. These three regions is collectively called as brain stem. What are midbrain plus pons varoli and medulla. These three parts are collectively called as brain stem. Brain stem. The midbrain, pons varoli and medulla oblongata. These three functions are collectively called as, three parts are collectively called as brain stem. Okay, this concludes our topic. So finally we have explained about the brief structure of brief anatomy of human brain. Thank you.